Wall Street Pete, Sicto in crypto. We have a wonderful video for you. And I'm telling everyone, as I always do, don't worry, be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Oh, there's a little song I wrote. It wasn't like in a boat. Cardano and Matic to the attic. Be happy. Wall Street Pete, Sicto in crypto. I thought you'd know. How are we doing this evening? Everyone is excited. Let's do the Cardano. Everyone's mano for Cardano. Why is everyone flipping the hell out? Well, because Cardano's falling. And oh no, the sky is falling. My money is going. Can you please tell me what to do? Wall Street Pete, have a seat. Sicto in crypto. Hit that like, subscribe. We're going on the ride. We're going to the moon, and we're going soon. It's Wall Street Pete, Fast Talk Money. This is one of those days. It's been a long freaking day. I apologize. I've not been on all day. People have been wondering where the F I've been. Well, it's starting to look to me like, hey, we're going to get this bounce. We're going to get this fall. It's definitely coming. I do see it. All right, no big deal. But there is some beneficial, wonderful love coming. Well, you can buy the dip here as it's falling. Pay attention to what's going on with Cardano because everyone's freaking out. Everyone wants to know what Cardano's doing. So let's get into Cardano. How is everyone doing tonight? You should freestyle out comments, laugh out loud. I almost did, right? I almost did. I said ADA and Matic to the attic. You stop talking, I can't do much more. How's it going? Sumner, JF, Green Tools, everyone is here. Alex, the friggin' gang is here. Speaking of the gang, we do have an Instagram gang going on, and I must tell everyone I'm live. Why? Because we do have a gang that's in the Instagram family. They need to know. Behind on the 8 o'clock candle, do not cook dinner. I repeat, when you cook dinner, do not cook dinner with jalapenos and touch yourself in certain areas because you will then be screaming. I have a story for everyone after we talk about this. Buy the dip here. This is what we were talking about here, right? This was the price of Cardano. Let's get into it. I hope everyone had a wonderful night, had a wonderful day like I did because some of the people that know me, well, we had a crazy-ass day. Yeah, I was fooling around on Instagram today, but yet I needed the break. I needed a nice day. $1.91 seems to be where we keep hitting this specific price. So if you've noticed here, as we now have that price, it is the current support line, support. I can't even talk, support right here. If you pay attention, it's purple. We always talk about purple. Why? Because that is the color of my support. If I go to my DMI, direct movement index chart on my indicators, I will get a better understanding of what's happening. Yes, we are definitely going down. The resistance on the hourly candles are telling me that my resistance is very strong. We are hitting some solid resistance as it goes up. My buying power is going down out of Cardano, and people are taking profits. That is 100% true. What did Wall Street Pete do? I'm not going to lie. I definitely took profits and got out of Cardano. What did I do? Well, I bought more Anchor. I'm starting to stack up the Anchor, the big bad boy stanker. I got it, I think, when it was at 15 cents. I did this move. Cardano was a lot higher. This is good, but once again, Anchor went to around the 16.5 cents, nothing new, and then disappointed everybody. So let's do the Fibonacci. We'll go into the 4-weekly. The 4-weekly is very telling. This is Anchor, and then we're going to do it right to Cardano because I want you to understand how I knew to get out of Cardano because I knew that wasn't going to keep going up like that. We'll do the Fibonacci sequence, see where we're heading towards that. This is the golden Fibonacci, golden pocket that we're looking for here in this very vicinity. If you pay attention, definitely to mention, right here, that's exactly on the money, honey bunny, where you want to be. Yes, exact. What am I going to do here? I'm going to grab this, put this price in, and that's going to tell you, not a comment, because they do it every effing time, price label. Price label. There it is. Nope. Wow, I must be You want to know the words I'm going to call myself. All right, there we go. 14.7. So that is the price right now for the anchor token that is currently going to have to kick back and then bounce and then look bullish again. Holy shiznick, if it's not already there. We usually don't do technical analysis when the candle is currently where we're saying, right? This usually doesn't happen. Please hit the like, the subscribe. We do need the algorithm to go through the roof, my family. We have to get this like. If we don't, we do get less likes and less people are educated about what is happening. Well, we're going to hit the 20-cent mark, hopefully now, finally on Anchor, as long as Elon did not tweet anything. Luke, Rand, anybody, what's going on? Green Tools, Anwar, George, Sean, somebody, can you please go check Twitter and make sure that this knucklehead is not tweeting anything bad? Because if he does, I don't want to do this Anchor tweet. I don't want to do this Anchor no more if he's tweeting bullshit. Because every time he tweets, he Fs every one of us up. This is where we're going to hit resistance right there. 18 cents. It's going to be 16.5 is the biggest problem usually. Then I see this is all right. So I lied. All right, I lied. I did. I'm sorry. I did lie, but at least I fixed it right away. This will be my immediate resistance right here. But we should see this price. That's nice. Twice all full of spice. And when they're dancing all around, my name is Cuban Pete. I'm the king of the rumba beat. This is what I'm talking about. Resistance here. We're actually meant to do this and not put the second price up. Shocker, right? Resistance. 100% we'll get resistance at this price. We will hit this candle here on the anchor token, but we will be back at the 16.5. If you pay attention, like I just said, definitely to mention this 14.7. We have to hit that price, which we've already done. Then it'll continue in the next. This is the hour forwardly. Okay, I'm sorry. This is the forwardly candles. Every candle equals a forwardly hour time. So every 4 hours, that's when it changes. If you want to go to the 4, you see what I did, how it's so different. Pay attention. The last time we were red was down here. We went up to this candle here, paid attention, got to the right time, got to the right level, and now this is the Fibonacci sequence telling me. So Cardano will do the same thing. Problem with Cardano is it's already in the falling. So what's happening? Well, if you looked up here, this is still the forwardly, okay? This is still 4 hours. This is very important. Pay attention. This is the Fibonacci, my Italian. Mwah. Fibonacci. It's my uncle. This is TradingView, if anybody's wondering. It's a 4-hourly candle, Cardano. Cardano, yes, Cardano is the mano. We talked about this. Yeah, I know. I'm not a genius, right? I talked about how bullish it was. So was the rest of the world. I'm so bullish on this that after Ethereum, I will be going back into this. I will be going into Ethereum before July. If everyone doesn't know that, before July, I will be going into Ethereum. I hope you heard me. This is the golden pocket. This is where we want to be. This is the sweet spot. This is the chastity belt, where you want to pop the cherry, where you want to be, where you want to go. That's it. Well, unfortunately, right, you would think, it's falling. No. Cardano is in the exact coiling up formation, exactly where we want to be for another test to go up. It's incredible. A lot of people are scared. Oh, go on this, do this one, do this one. I see what was happening. Everybody was so scared of Cardano that they thought that this thing was done. No, this is actually a bullish flag. It's not finished. The money that FOMO'd into Cardano was real. Everybody wanted to get in. I have 2 people I watch on Twitter. Elon is one of them. Yeah, that's funny. I do understand that completely. Elon is definitely one of them as well. I try not to listen to all his bullshit, but sometimes you have no choice. Damn, can't read 17304 out. Anyone confirm working off the phone couldn't see. What's the matter, buddy? You couldn't see the price? Oh, that was 14, buddy. That was 14 on That was 14 on Anchor, and then 17. Yes, 17. Yes, he's right. Let me go back for him really quick. I think it was, so 14.7 was where we were hitting the problems. And then on the resistance, I guarantee you 17 cents. So just get out at 17 cents. Do yourself a favor and get the frig out sooner. If you get out at 17 cents, you don't have to worry about nothing. I'm not talking about all your money. I'm talking about some of it. Cardano now, listen, it's building sideways action. It's going to coil up. It's not going to do this exact sideways action, but Cardano is definitely going to build back up and then go back up on this. I can almost guarantee you. How do I know? Well, I'll just look at some of the relative strength index charts. I look at the DMAC too, but these are some of my favorites in what I do. Wow, holy cow! I am buy the dip. You need to buy more Cardano. Oh man, this craziness. It's craziness. So what my thought process is, where do I have profits where I could take right now? Well, I already had profits on Cardano. I'm still up profits on Cardano. I bought all my Cardano at $1.76 on Coinbase. My other platforms, I have Cardano at 64 cents in March, and I have it all over the place. It's 94 cents, 68 cents. Yeah, I'm a Cardano whore. I've been holding it on different platforms. That's why you should be diverse. Have it on different platforms. This is this is excellent right here. I love this. This is shooting down, and what's going to happen is it's going to kick back up. So really, the relative strength index chart may be showing on the 4-hourly that we're going down, but if you switch to an hourly, you see that we're really going down. If you switch to the 15, we're probably through the roof. Yep, there it is, through the basement, not the roof. And then what's going to happen is it's going to go up again if you pay attention. Last time we were here, we went up. So if you don't buy this price right now at $1.88, you're going to be missing out. It's doing a Tigger bounce. Woo-hoo-hoo! I can't even do it because my throat is so... much better. Woo-hoo-hoo! Tiggers bounce, right? Talk about it all the time. This Tigger bounce is definitely coming. Definitely coming. Change it to green if you want, but I don't really give a shit. I'm just explaining to you that the relative index chart is looking nice, and that up here, well, when we came through, this is the Fibonacci sequence. The Fibonacci is telling me that we are bullish as hell as long as we stay in this price. It's the golden Paquito. That's excellent. What am I talking about? Well, the golden right here, right in the middle of this line is the 2008. So if you go $22.08 when it falls through, that's the golden Fibonacci. That's the bullish right back up, which you've seen we did here, actually. Do you see it? We actually did that right here. And then if you notice, we went up again. But smart money sold. The whales are smart, and they made their money. And then what's going to happen? Everybody FOMO'd in still at this price, because look at this price action going up. Now we'll get this sideways action instead of going down. Notice how we should have just kept coming down? Well, the money got poured in. That's what happened. Pay attention. Definitely to mention, this is how the market works. Ding, ding, ding. The money, as I just said, the money got poured in. You see the money. The money got poured in. Listen to me. It's very important. I know I'm being obnoxious because it's for a reason. $2.08 was the bullish momentum for this Fibonacci sequence. Now it's still bullish. Why? Well, if you pay attention to the 0.5, which is the half mark, it's the $1.98. I told you that. $1.98, we needed to see this bounce. Well, we still do. We need to see this bounce. This is very important. $1.98, we need to see this bounce. I mean it. It's so important. This is where your last will fall again. If you notice right here across, put yourself a little trend line here if you'd like. If you make yourself feel better, whatever you want to do, this is what I would do. We broke through the support a little bit, if you notice, so now I'm expecting this Tigger bounce. This is what I talk about on my channel all the time. Then you'll do your resistance up top. We'll go over it another time. Right now I'm not doing the resistance on Cardano, but my point being is that we're bullish as hell. Cardano is going to break through the roof. What is my prediction price? That's everybody's question. Everybody wants to know, hey, Wall Street Pete, what is your prediction? Okay, I'm going to give it to you right now. Cardano. Since Cardano came up to about this growth, which was a 64% growth, history does repeat itself. I do see the sideways action here on this price, and since that is giving me the area where I need to be, you heard it here first. This is not where we've been before, so it's not like we've, this is definitely a new high, so we're excited. It's not probably the growth you wanted to see. It's probably not what you wanted to hear, but we will be at $5 eventually on this price, I promise. $5 is definitely coming on the ADA, but if you look at this and you look at the growth, we can go bang out to the daily chart. As I pay attention to the daily is a new candle at 8 p.m. Eastern for anyone who's new. If you look, I mean, that's kind of crazy. If you didn't look at the daily, you would have had no clue, because I sure hells didn't. And if you did, then you know what? Hats off to you. Yoda, everyone down here, right? Let's get over down here more to me. I want to talk about something. 3 days of going down. 1, 2, 3. This is the beginning of the day here. We're only 2 hours in, not even 2 hours, an hour and 40 minutes in barely. So expect this. 1, 2, 3, 4 days up, 3 down. Well, expect the sideways action. Expect by tomorrow, so what is it, the 19th? Yeah, it'll be the 19th. By the 21st, 20th of the 21st. That's pretty much what it is. Very bullish. Very, like, it's the money's going to react. All the money that people bought in on Cardano, it's going to skyrocket. I would have to say you'd have to give it a little bit more time here. Obviously, the next day is, so this is a daily chart that we're looking at. So that's the 20th to 21. So right there, that's just what I'm trying to explain to you. And that's the price we're looking at right there. So I'll probably start dollar cost averaging out at this price. That's just what I'm telling you, and that's just the growth I see. So I'll probably get out right before that. I'll probably get out at dollar cost average at $1.285. That'll be my safe point for the whales. I'm just looking for a spot to get out before the whales bother me. The whales usually fuck things up pretty well. So I'm going to dollar cost average out right there. If they decide they're getting out at 288, well, I want to be there quicker. Dollar cost average out some. Percentage, whether it's 10%, whatever the hell you feel comfortable with, just don't do too much, because if it does go up and then eventually it does, you're going to hurt yourself. Just take some of your profits, keep it on the sidelines for a dip. I promise you this market will have a dip again. What's happening right now, Bitcoin is shitting the bed. This is probably half the reason of why everything's falling. What else is new? I told everybody that we would see 37,000. Well, it's unfortunate what Elon did to the market. Elon really fucked this market really good. Excuse my French. This 37,000 is starting to look really, really possible, and it's really bad. But my prediction was on the last video, if you watched my last video for Bitcoin, was 40,000. I said that I did expect to have a bounce. I did expect to see, and you want to just watch my last video with Bitcoin, go do it, because I know for a fact I did this. I'm sure it was last night. I do expect this. That's what I expect. Then I do expect, your typical coming up, sideways BS, and then finally through. You can keep that if you want. We can keep this here and see if I'm right. I have been very accurate before on this similar move. Problem with this is right now is Elon's tweet really screwed up a lot of things. I'm being honest with you. This is just how it is. So what are we going to do next? Damn, can't read, he said. Okay, yeah, we talked about that. Harmony I wanted to go over. Harmony was doing something different today that no one could really understand. And I wanted to go to the forwardly on that because the forwardly was definitely showing the same kind of action. What is it? Well, it's the Fibonacci sequence. If you did the same thing with my uncle, you would understand that you pull it up, you come all the way through to here, and then you look for the golden fib. You hope that the golden fib is going to give you some information here. This is the Harmony 1 token on the forwardly. So if you're looking at Harmony, this is a big token of mine. I love Harmony. I'm a big fan of Harmony, VThor, and VChain right now currently. These are going to be my home run hitters. If I were to be able to get where I want and say the Fibonacci would be perfect right up here, this is where I would be. This would be the perfect bullish scenario for Harmony. It's not, unfortunately, because we already went under this. It's under that typical pullback. So the pullback is your typical 50% retracement. If it does the 50%, not even a retracement, it's a pullback. It's a sequence. That's all this is. So this is a typical sequence. Please hit the like and subscribe if you have not done so. I'm talking about on YouTube. Hit the like button. We need to get the algorithm going. We should get some bounce here. This is the Harmony 1 token. The Harmony 1 token is supposed to do excellent things. I expect it to hit over the 33 cent, easily coming soon on this bull run. What am I seeing here? Well, I'm seeing definitely the resistance. I'm seeing the support. It does not want to fall down here. This is a fact. The price is right here, 15,994. I don't know if you could see that. Somebody said they're looking on their phone. They were having a hard time seeing. So I'll do this. Maybe I can make this bigger. I don't know. That's the price. Let's see if I can make this bigger. There you go. Hopefully that helps a little bit more. So this is the price right here, 15,994. You can't get really any more than that. 15,994. That's about where you want to be. That's about what it's going to fall back, and that's for us to be safe. Before we would start, now listen, this is a head and shoulders pattern forming. What's a head and shoulders pattern? Shit, we need to learn about this stuff because I'm telling you there's some things here. On the technical analysis chart, the head and shoulders formation occurs when a market trend is in the process of reversal either from a bullish or a bearish trend. A characteristic pattern takes shape and is recognized as reversal formation. So what are we talking about here? We're talking about the head and shoulders pattern forming. This is the beginning of what we see here. If you've noticed, though, look at this. You see these wings? This is a head and shoulders bottom. Head and shoulders bottom, and then it's going to proceed to show that another difference between a head and shoulders top and bottom is that the top formations are complete in a few weeks, whereas a major bottom, left, right shoulder, or the head usually takes longer, and as observed, may be prolonged for a period of several months months or sometimes even more than a year. That is not a crypto. That's not a crypto way. I hate to say it. The crypto moves too quickly for that. Excuse me. Crypto market, this is based off like the stocks. The stocks moved a lot slower back then. They don't now either. So we're going to break through this right here. I see that's happening. It's going to be right here where we hit before. It's 15.323. This is the harmony, and then we're going to do whatever you want next. 15.2. So basically that's it right there. I do expect that actually perfect. I know it sounds like I'm the weatherman. I'm changing my mind, but no, this is what I was going to tell you from the get-go, because this was actually where we established support here. We actually established, now remember, we've never been here really too many more times than a few, but it's actually support. You can actually say that that is established a support line for it. That would be specifically there, that price. I want you to understand that. So that is something in the future, because when we go up and Harmony does hit this price range and we do hit this resistance again, which is going to be somewhere in the here 18.95. When it does hit the 18.95 and it does get stuck, 19 cents, 18.95. That's where I'm going to dollar cost average out. I'm just telling you that's where I'm dollar cost averaging out for Harmony. Dollar cost average out some profits. That's all we're doing. Next coin. Now, everybody wants to go live. Here it is. What are we doing? Talk to me. Now we're going to do it. RLC, Jordan just asked. Let's get it. So we're going to go RLC. RLC, Jordan asked. I seen it. It stood out. Wow. This thing's taking a butt whooping. Look at that. Holy shenanigans. It's taking a butt whooping. Wow. I'm glad I don't know none of that anymore. I went into Ampleforth with this. I took my profits. If you remember, I sold at 15. That's why this is still up here. I could have sold at 20. That would have been cool. But guess what? I didn't get greedy. I sold at 15.8. I bought at 10.2. I dollar cost averaged in at 10.2. I remember doing it. That's why we put these notes here. I told you it was bullish. I told you to buy at that time when we were here. It was bullish. It went all the way up. I sold out. And now look where we are. I made my money. I got out of it. And now this is where we are. Started from the bottom. Now we're here. BTC is definitely going. Yeah, no, it broke 42. It's going down all the way to 37,000. There's nothing we can do. Some people are buying the dip, and many other people are actually scared. What do I do in the morning? I tell everybody. Nobody believed me. I said when I woke up in the morning, don't worry about a thing. I say I do a slam dunk on my coffee. Everyone was like, stop exaggerating. Wall Street Pete, Sicto in crypto. And one more thing, as I do my twirl, right? Spin slam dunk on my coffee. As I always told everybody, let's go. Wall Street Pete, Sicto in crypto. I mean, really, I'm a clown. I get it. But I have fun. This clown has fun. We're in a bullish market. Don't get fucking hit by the horns, baby. Don't let the horns hit you on the way out. Because I tell you right now, this may be falling, but at the end of the day, we're going to be balling. Don't let you get hit by the horns on the way out. As I said again, one more time, brother. You wave your hands in that blue shirt, and the bull's going to get your ass. RLC, here we go. RLC, now look. RLC seemed to have been doing something. It had a momentum. That was, 15.8 that I got out. That's over with. RLC was getting some momentum on the roller coaster ride, and it was about to pick up, and it was about to kick some ass. But if you had noticed, this is definitely a support line. Did we not talk about purple being my support and my resistance? Well, in this old support, it is now acting as your resistance. So pay attention, because this is definitely what happens to everyone, and they get confused. You're going to get confused here, because this is 1,000% going to be resistance. I don't care what you say. What is the price? It's probably similar to where we bought it at, 11.2. Okay, so even similar to that, close enough. 11.2, 11.18, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't really effing matter. This price right here is going to be resistance no matter what happens. I'm promising you. It doesn't mean we could break through, but you will hit resistance on the RLC for 11.2. I'm telling you right now, if we don't, the FOMOing in on the volume, pay attention to it, because it's very real, and that means that something, this is on sale, $6 and... It's kind of out of control. Look at that Anchor. Anchor's doing the typical. Everything was just kicking ass, and now everything's getting its ass kicked. If you notice right here, I don't expect Anchor to fall through here. Definitely at the 13, 14 cents. So flat, you'll be okay. The problem is I just said something less and less and less, and now I go less because I'm watching Bitcoin, Elon Musk, what he did to it, and how that we need that to, basically it's coiling up, each lower version down. So if you look at this, Look what's happening to Bitcoin. It's out of control. We have to pay attention to Daddy, right? I told you Daddy's very important. Hit the like and subscribe if you can. This is very important. I know the RLC was important, but listen, the RLC right now can't do too much when it's busy getting its butt kicked in. This is definitely a problem. This is definitely going to show you some support here. Old resistance, old support, right? So look, this was now once resistance. That's why I'm starting off orange here. There it is. All right, it's a long line here. Now look how far that travels. That went all the way to January 28th. We are now hitting a price of January 28th. You understand? This is how effed up the market went down to. You got to understand how crazy it's going to be when we start going back up again. This is going to be a massive, massive run-up. This is going to be a massive run-up. I don't even know if you understand. January 28th, we saw this price for Bitcoin. Hello, it's May 18th and we're back. May 18th and we're back. We obviously can't fall below this price. If we fall below this price, we're going to be bearish and we're going to be going in the wrong direction. So pay attention to that. If we do start going to this price, I'm going to tell you right now, if we do go to this price, the sky's falling, sell out, dollar cost average out, do what you got to do, because I'll tell you right now, it's going to be a scary ride. Then we would see 17,000 Bitcoin. That would suck. 17,000 BTC, and then you can only imagine what the rest would happen. This is just a scenario. It's not. I'm not even going to write that. It's not really possible, but it is possible. I'm lying. It is possible. I can't say it's not possible. It's small. It's a small chance. It's just a shame because if you think about it, that would be a lot. That would take a lot to go all the way back up. So I really don't see that happening. I do see the 40,000, as I said in my last video. That was what I expected. This is my typical. I hate when I do this. We switch the wrong ones back and forth. Bitcoin is my typical price. This was in my last video. Remember I said we're done falling? Remember I said that in my last video? If you go over to the Wall Street Pete, and I do this for real because this is what I do. Nobody else really has the balls to do this. Everyone's scared. It says, oh, we're going to go down to 17 for sure. If you look at my videos, I did say Bitcoin, look all the way here, back up. The APM candles, this was yesterday, literally yesterday. And I said 40,000 was where we could fall. So if you pay attention to that, go back. This is what I said. I predicted this. This is exactly as I predicted. This is exactly what I figured was going to happen. Anchor's going back down every friggin' time. All right, damn it, BTC. RLC has been stagnant for a while now. RLC's getting its ass kicked, and if you ask me, it's a good buy. What is considered a bear market? That's what's considered a bear market. 17,000, 28,000 right here. That's what's going to be considered bear. When we start breaking to the 28 and 27,000, we will be bear on Bitcoin. So just answered that question. Please look up the Wyckoff chart pattern. Oh, yeah, that's nice. I'm not doing that right now. I'm sorry, but I do know what you're talking about. Day one from time frame. You can go all the way from there, and then everyone likes to break it down. But I don't want to look at that because then that scares people. I want you to understand that this whole line right here, this entire body from January 28th is scary enough. If you understand, but look at this. Look what's been happening. We've been getting boring sideways action, but high volatile waves at the same time. This may look very, very boring and sideways if you do that, right? It's not, obviously. Look what's happening. It's getting ready to do something massive. It's getting ready to do something massive. Did you hear me? Pay attention to these waves. This is not normal. This has never happened before. We've never been here before. So anyone who tells you that this is like, oh, yeah, I know exactly what's going to happen, unless they tell you that they know that the funneling and all the buying in of Elon Musk, what he did, Elon Musk told everybody this is what he did. Right here, bam. Tweets out, yeah, it's bad emissions. It's bad emissions. It's bad emissions. It's bad emissions. But we're not going to sell. But we're not going to sell. We're not going to sell. And then you don't realize that we're still getting an ass whooping from that. If you notice, it's not a dramatic fall no more from when we're getting bad emissions, right? This right here is where he said BTC was bad for emissions. Had bad emissions. It was bad, right? Remember we said it was bad for the environment? He definitely said that right here. And that's what happened. And I'm just trying to explain to everybody and show to everyone that this is the result of what happens when you say that. And then what did he do? Then he plays another game. Then he plays another game. Oh, well, it's not that bad. Oh, no, we didn't sell any. I'm sorry. The exact tweet was, And then what happened? Everyone went, oh, Bitcoin's good again. Oh, okay. And then we bought it. I mean, come on. Can we stop playing the fucking games for real? That's what's going on. That's what's happening. And we're going to get a ticker bounce, and then all this shit's going to bounce up. I don't see this happening. This is not a real scenario. This is bullshit. I'll delete it now. That's my opinion there on that, on the TA. This is technical analysis here, and this is what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing a big drop. I'm seeing a big ticker bounce that's going to happen. Well, what happened last time? Well, what happened every effing time? Get rid of all this shit now that we just saw what we're going to do. Boom. What happened? What happened? Pay attention. 58,000. Well, Bitcoin. You got to do Bitcoin. I'm sorry if anybody wants to do anything else at the moment. This is important. Look at the big jumps. Look at the big moves. Look at them all. Look at the big jumps. Then look at this new dip here. 55,000 here on this dip. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the high volatile waves. It's out of control. What's going to happen is the money is going to feed in here. All the whales are going to eat this up. All the whales are going to eat this up. Do we even have one? We should have one, right? That'd be funny as hell. I'm looking for a whale. Everyone's buying it all up. And all you're going to get is this at the end of the day. If you buy the dip, you're going to have a sip. That's what you should do. Have a sip. What happened to Wall Street, Pete? Why should you follow me? Because crazy shit's happening to me. That's why. Did anyone ever do this before? Anybody ever do that before? Anybody have that power? This is who you're watching. This is the powerful Houdini, I feel like. I lost my mom on Mother's Day 8 years ago. I was whining and complaining that I couldn't take it no more. This is what happened to me today. This is why I couldn't come live. What the fuck is going on? I have no clue. I have no clue. I mean, I had a robin hit me in my head. I said, I don't know what's going on, but this is fucking crazy. He came back. That wasn't the first time. The second time, it kept coming back today. You can follow me on Instagram. You can see the crazy stuff I'm doing. Here I am on Instagram, Wall Street Pete. Here I am right there, Instagram. This is Twitch. I'm not really into Twitch too much at the moment, but YouTube, here I am as well. There's some crazy stuff happening going on in my life. Somebody's watching me. Somebody's taking over. There's some good things happening here. So pay attention, like, subscribe. We're going on a ride. We're going to the moon, and we're going soon. Does anyone have one more that they want to go over before I end it? I'm going to do what I say. This had to be another video of one more thing. Let's see. Oh, there it is. I'm sorry. VChain and VThor I do want to go over. So my last one was this. It was VThor. VThor's doing the same type of thing. If I go to the 15-minute, it's really, really looking awful. Everything is falling. Look at this. This is my orange resistance. This is my buying power going down. This is direct movement index chart. If I do want to get let's do something fun here. Let's do Bitcoin since we haven't. Look, it's falling. It's going to go coil through here now. See this line? It's going to follow. It's going to coil, and then we're going to get this upward trend, and then all this. Wow, this 15 minutes. Look how many 15-minute downward spike that was. That looks horrible. Looks worse with the hourly. Holy cow. But I did expect this. Elon really did a good number on his tweets. If you pay attention, it's really typical. This is not the action. It was not finished. Of course, as soon as he tweets, it's going to go up, but there's still price action that was happening. Now there's FOMOing it out because why? Because it's hitting 40,000. Oh my God, it's 40,000. We haven't been here since January. Relax. Seriously, just relax yourself. That's you have to pay attention. We'll break up through. The fourth ample token, I'll do it before I go. Dogecoin is getting its balls kicked in too. And then it's turning into a green candle. That's nice. The Shiba token, everything's going down if you've noticed, but then it's popping back up. It's getting that Tigger bounce. So that's what's happening. Fourth is so cheap right now. I'm jealous. I wish I could buy this dip. If you don't buy this dip, it's just going to look like something like that. And you're going to be up here and you're going to be going, why didn't I just buy this dip? Wall Street Pete told me I was going to be up here. Wall Street Pete told me I was going to be up here and I could have bought this dip down here. Watch, I'm going to tell you right now. If you don't buy here, right, you're going to wish you bought it because then it's going to be up here. Then it's going to be up there easily. It's going a lot higher than that. Let's be serious. We know that. Point being is fourth ample token. Pay attention to some of the bands. I want to go. Like I said, this is it's very, very bullish. We're in a bullish freaking market here. This is no joke. The fourth ample governance token is very, very bullish. It's on the cheap. Come on. I even bought some at 35. I remember getting out. I bought some all the way through here. Got out. Made some money. Not a lot, but got out. Long story short of it all, I want to go back to Bitcoin really fast before I end this video. I want to do some indicators. I want to do the EMA before I get off. I might as well do it live. I was going to do it without you. Might as well do it with you, right? You're my team. This is Bitcoin. I want to see when the bands are starting to separate so I can maybe get an action price here. Notice the yellow outside bands here. Hit the like and subscribe, please. If you've not hit the like button, I need this algorithm of these likes to fly. This is all yellow. This is my EMA exponential moving average. It's very important when the bands here start widening, and I'm talking about separating more. That's the proper term. When they're separating, what happens is this yellow band will flip. This yellow band will flip. Then I will get my red band. If you've noticed, this has happened before. You'll get the red band here, and they'll flip and they cross. And now you'll get that. What happens when the red crosses? Well, you've already seen it, right? Look what happens. It crosses, and the trend changes immediately. It's immediately bearish. We went down. What happened? I want to show you on the upward. If you see, we're down, right? It started, look, the band started separating here. See, they've separated, and then the red line flipped across. See how it flipped? See how it flips? And then you got your red line showing this run up. That's going to happen. You're going to enjoy. You're going to enjoy a nice price action coming very shortly down here. If you don't buy the dip, you're not going to have a sip. That's all I'm trying to say. Cardano, yes, it's doing downward action as well. All this is happening. Pay attention. Look, it was telling you. It was already telling you that it was going down on your EMA. Pay attention. It was separating. See the band separating? It was telling you we're about to flip. Well, shit, if it didn't flip, it did. It is. This works. This stuff is great. It's technical analysis. It's real. This is real as steel. Wall Street Pete, Sicto, and Crypto. Etherscan is another great one. I'm just telling you, man. Pay attention. It's very simple. Tomorrow morning, we will be back on track. We'll have a good beat. We'll have a good song. I expect everybody to be ready and excited. I know you missed me today. I definitely know because I missed it. I missed being here and seeing everybody this morning and listening to everybody in the early morning, but I was dealing with some personal stuff, as you see butterflies flying around my friggin' head. Until then, I feel like the captain still, baby. Let's go. Aye, aye, Captain. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants. Aye, aye. Get those bags, baby. Let's make them. I know. SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants. Wall Street Pete, Sicto in Crypto. I thought you'd know. Yeah.